Sharma shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Edged, unplayable. Oh, that is a great catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Ooh.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep.
11 runs added there. The Spirit are 1 for 22. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep. Keeper.
Jansen doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Ooh.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. probably closer than they expected. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep. No!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep, yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper!
10 runs added in that over. The Spirit are 1 for 46. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper! Yep.
There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Super shot that.
No!
There's a run here, surely.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. There'll be 1 run here for them. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Spirit are 1 for 55.
Some adjustments to the field.
Singh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowler!
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Great shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses everything.
That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep. Keeper. Yep. No!
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
This batter really is the key now. Picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. No!
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Bow up.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Over. The Spirit are 1 for 78.
Change of bowling, the fast comes into the attack.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep, yep.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Watson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep, yep.
Time that perfectly.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler. Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Got that away nicely. Could be gone if only they had hit.
Century for this batsman.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep. No, no,
Collects
no.
that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yep. No.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Yep. Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Catch it.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Nice one. Yep, yep. Bowler.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
5 runs in that over. The Spirit are 2 for 101. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep, yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Edge! What a ball! Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Rizwan didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep. No, no.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Taken! A really good one too.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Van der Dussen, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowler. Yeah, yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Edged. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And gone. Brilliant catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The left-handed batsman is coming in at number 6.
Yes.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Yep. No!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yes.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Watson coming back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yes.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now. Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No!
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Nicked it. Bowler is confident on this one. And out. Straightforward catch by the wicket-keeper.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
7 runs added in that over. The Spirit are 6 for 145. They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
No!
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Needs a direct hit.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Jansen with the ball in hand again.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Well placed, should get a single.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Chance!
No! Yep.
Super shot that.
No!
There'll be 1 run here for them. couple on offer here.
Yep, yep.
Really good shot there.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep. No!
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Bowled in! Beauty! Absolute beauty!
The batsman leaving the field, bowled for 30.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
For London Spirit, please make it welcome.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Bowler! Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowler! Yep. Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take
Keeper.
it. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yep. Bowler! No!
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yes. Keeper! Yeah.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep. No!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Times it nicely.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
16 runs added there. The Spirit are 8 for 196.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Brilliant shot that.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four, fantastic shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Looks like it's all over. Just the one run needed, and the field needs to be in to stop the single.
And those are the winning runs. These two have brought home the successful run chase. London Spirit.
This could very easily have gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.